Greetings. Hi, Andreas. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, how
How
are
are
you
you?
doing, guys?
We got a Mexican on tonight.
Yeah, we're going streamlined, a little bit D'Artagnan for our European
Okay.
attendees.
How are you guys doing?
Yeah, really well. I really like that video. That is cool. The content's pretty exciting too.
Yeah, it's a little bit edgy, but I mean it is what it is. It points out what people really want. They want to make money, and that's where we are. And we are here today to speak about how the affiliates will be able now to make much more money than they've done ever with our project. So I think I have a little bit of a town hall presentation. It's not a complete presentation. It's a little bit review of the status. And then we're going to talk a little bit about why we do things and how we do things. And I'm open for any questions, as always, at the end of the session. Basically, I think I will answer most of the questions. I mean, we kind of summarize things from the coming from the support team and from you guys. So yeah, we are in front of a very big push from many sources, leaders, whatever. So now we finally have some great updates. So we can summarize that a little bit towards the end. So without further ado, I will just get started on my little presentation.
Cool.
We can attach comments. Please just interrupt me if there is something, because there's a lot of information. And as you all have seen, we have started much more frequent communication. We put a lot of information out to the audience this week. There is a lot of information, a lot of details, but there is no way of telling all these things in a short way. So we also developed our presentation materials that I will come back to. We all published already both new videos, pictures, playbook with an extensive review of the compensation plan. So let's dive a little bit into this town hall presentation about how you can start earning like legends. And before we start into the affiliate stuff, I want to review very quickly where we are with the game. I get a lot of questions, not a lot, but some people come to me, and especially when we send out these emails, they ask, when is the game launching? And I was a little bit like, okay, have you been awake the past year? We launched the game all the way back in December last year. We have been doing continuous gameplay since then. It's been every 5 minutes, probably with a few game rounds that's not been played due to downtime. But apart from that, we have had continuous gameplay now for 7,500 hours. That's a lot. And we have experienced pretty engaging KPIs or key performance indicators. There's a lot of people that's been engaged in this. We have a total of about 10,000 players, and they have played into 90,000 game rounds. Okay, this has given us valuable statistics and valuable data to see how we can move further. They have won $300,000 in prizes. Many of them have converted them to loot boxes, and many are waiting to withdraw this, which we will start withdrawal when we have sold out the pool token. So that's the first milestone. So a big step was when we got our commercial approval by Apple and Google in beginning of September. So now we have a global approval for our game, the credits inside, to purchase the credits inside the game. So that's already there. So again, I will recoup that the game winnings conversion to loot boxes is now imminent. We needed to rewrite a script that was almost ready because of the changes to the affiliate structure we made. The same with the token airdrop, with the same reason. Both of those have been pushed forward, and the team will do it. They will not do it this weekend because of Diwali, but it will come very shortly. So again, approved in the App Store, been playing 90,000 game rounds. So to those of you saying we don't have a game, hey, it's not correct. We have a game and we are testing it to a very large extent, and it shows fantastic feedback at those meager levels we are operating. So what have we done with the game update since we launched it? We have added great things like animation, sound, freezes, pause, show, multi-categories, languages, leaderboards, social onboarding, even in-app purchases that we got approved by Apple and Google. Now the version 2.0 just updated on November 1st. Much better speed. We improved the tagging of the questions and the pictures, so we have much more relevance. There is even a further update to that coming shortly, so it will give even better relevance. We have our in-app purchases is almost ready to be approved in the extended version, where you can choose which tool to upgrade and all these things. Next up is club games together with an updated UI. We will improve the UI as when we open club games. That's of course subject to a lot of other factors, but when we open that, the clubs will be, or people will be able to play with the club branding and colors. So that's something we will have a little bit further, but we have a great update on the UI also. So again, since the launch for almost a year ago, we have been continuously updating and improving the game. So we are here with the game. That's the technicality of the game. When you look into the game content, we can also have a proven solid development track record. We started off with World Championship for about a year ago in December. Then we have added the top 6 clubs into that: Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool, FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, and one more, I don't remember. And then in this version 2.0, we're now starting to add stuff or content coming from our AI, artificial intelligence assisted creation. And we have, like we announced yesterday, I believe, we have 14 clubs ready, coming out with the rivalry of the Bundesliga in Germany, from the Serie A in Italy, from League One, League 1 in France, Premier League in England. We are adding more clubs. I think it's 14 clubs that's ready to go. Then we have much more coming, because now our AI assisted creation is out of the testing phase and we are now able to deploy it. We spent a good 3 to 4 months working on that, been testing and testing and testing and improving and changing. Now we are able to push American clubs in North America, South America, Latin America, Asian clubs, and MENA clubs. We already started with this, of course, but it's not ready yet. But this is what our roadmap looks forward. So all in all these 3 different things, the game stats prove our track record from an operational point of view. The game updates prove our track record from a development point of view, and the game content update prove from a content development point of view. So those of you asking when the game is launched, I'm sorry to disappoint you. The game is already launched, but we're gonna boost it. That's another thing. We are now going from a startup to a scale up. So that's what it's all about today, is how we're going to scale our operation. And we are an affiliate driven company. That's why we focus on the affiliate model. Okay, we have 53,000 affiliates, and that's how we boost this company together. First milestone is, like everybody's asking, when can we withdraw our winnings? And like we announced a while ago, we will start the moment, the same minute the pool tokens are sold out. We have about 120,000 pool tokens left now. The moment, the second those are sold out, we will start with live withdrawal of game winnings. And that will catapult the game, because then everybody, there is not many places there is a free lunch, but here you have to fight for the lunch, you have to fight to win, and we will also increase the game prices. So we're gonna bump up the prices, and we're gonna have this money available to be withdrawn immediately after day one. Okay, that include the balances you have. So that's the first milestone we're going to achieve together. Once we get there, we will see a crazy development for the game. Then we will also start game campaigns. At the same moment, we will start marketing campaigns. We will then have a very good foundation. We have, of course, all the improvement of the game we just talked about. We will then have sold out the early bird opportunity, the pool token. We will boost the game from 0 to hero. We're gonna have global campaigns pushing the game to billions of passionate fans all over the world. And the way we create the content, we create the rivalry, Bundesliga, it's Dortmund, Bayern München. They're gonna fight. They're going to fight crazy. We're going to have the same fight in England. We're going to have the same fight in Italy. We're going to have the fight in Spain. So what do you think? FC Barcelona versus Real Madrid, two biggest clubs in the world. We create that fierce rivalry, and that will create a growth you never seen before. But we need to get there, and we're going to get there together. It's a staircase. It's a development. So let's sell out the pool tokens. Once we get there, we're going to boost the game into millions of players. And the reward comes in the other end for you. There comes another reward, because there is a reward selling out the pool tokens. And we're going to speak a lot about that. But the ultimate reward is the listing of the super token. Once we have 1 million players, we're going to run into the listing of the super token. And if you have a little eye into what's happening in the crypto market these days, you see signs of very, very big improvement. You see that the ETF approvals may be coming in US that will flush billions of dollars into the Bitcoin in particular, that will drive the market crazy. And we are looking for another bull market. We are there with a really good project with millions of players to state or underpin the whole operation, and we will be able to start trading the super. So that's the three main things we're going to do. Sell out the pool token, boost the game, and start trading the token. That answers 90% of the questions I get. They are all about, when can I take out my winnings? They are, when can I sell my pool and my token? Here we have the answers. So we can get back to this, but this is what we're doing. This is our roadmap. This is what we need to do to get there. And that's cool. It's amazing. It's super rewarding. So let's look a little bit into what we are up to. How much money can we make? That's another question we get. Okay, let's look on the profit scenarios. We use traditional worst case, base case, and best case. Okay, we put it at 300,000 players, which is a fraction. There are 3 billion football fans out there. So the best case with 3 million is only, how many percent is that? 10% is 300, 1% is 30 million. So it's 0.1% of the fans out there. So it's 0.001% to 300,000 players, which is a minuscule nothing. These clubs have into hundreds of millions of fans. We're able to reach there. So what is important, don't look at all the numbers. We are able to establish, even with a base case, we become $1 billion company. We are able, with the base case, which is in the middle of the road here, we are able to drive home affiliate rewards in the range of $60 million and upwards. Okay, we will create insane value for you. If you look, many people ask, what is the super token worth? Okay, we cannot say that. That's up to the market. When we list it, there is a market price coming. The market, they can value the token from different aspects based on expectation, based on the dividend they produce. That's probably the most conservative way of doing it. If we do that, we end up with token prices depending on the valuation metrics We can use 25, which is a little bit lower than the average on NASDAQ, or we can use 50, which is even still low in a bull market, and we will reach the double. So somewhere between $1 to $10. We don't know. We can dream, and the more players we get, the more excitement we will see the token price climb. It also has to deal with how many will stake the token on the platform that will retract it from the market. So it has to deal with the available supply and how many who want to sell. So there are many factors. We can set a value, a fair value, but we cannot determine the price in the market. That's dependent on market condition, supply and demand, and pricing. So on another hand, we have the pool token that we are selling out now. They are highly profitable, and they will reach values from thousands to $3,000 in a financial value, and they will return quite big dividends every year. So these three scenarios, our basic profit scenarios, you can study them in the presentation and the online. You can ask questions about it. This is the business model. This is these are the scenarios, and it's highly profitable. Personally, I get a lot of heat for saying 3 million is the best case because they want to add the zero to it. Many people say that. Okay, let's get to 300,000, and then we can dream about 3 million, and then we can dream about 30 million. I'm going to be prudent in this and stay on this. I am educated in finance. I really want to have this in a proper way. You should understand what we are up to. You should understand the risk, and there is always a risk reward. Of course, there's a risk to it, and there is another side, which is reward. Reward is how much you can make. So we're going to talk about that today, and how you can earn like legends, and why we have done some changes now recently. So we have the active bonuses. They are aimed at all the people that really want to do SuperOne their business. They really want to create an affiliate team, and they want to actively work with SuperOne. Those are reserved. The active bonuses are now beefed up to the maximum. It actually goes up to 100% in certain transactions. So those are for the active people. If you want to be passive, that's fine. Not everybody wants to recruit people. We have the passive. On the passive side, we have the token, we have the pool, we have the cards, the spaces, the tower. We're not going to cover all that today. We're going to talk mostly about the active bonuses, the changes we've done to Uni Level, and performance and leader. Okay, the infinity remain unchanged. So let's dive further into it and look at the active bonuses. First out is the Uni Level. So we have, over the past month, like we communicated, we've been analyzing the results from the sales, and we see that you distinguished affiliates, you didn't make enough money. So our sales and the engagement went down. So now we're taking it to the extreme. So we haven't changed the model, but we have beefed up the percentages. We have increased the percentages as much as possible. So basically, we have created a very attractive Uni Level. We dubbed it the world's best bonus plan, because these percentages, they are sustainable, but they are extremely attractive. So on the first level, you get 5% on all packages. And that you do on the second level too. And that's because these levels, it's your kind of foundation for the team. So you really want to bring in people there, and you don't want to earn too much there, because we need to push that earning a little bit further down in the hierarchy in order to boost your earnings. So the first two levels is 5%. Then we have two levels with 10%. Which is the ramp-up levels, and those are pretty good levels, because level 3 and 4, you get you start to see the network effect of your work. So that's why we have now boosted up the entry, bronze, and silver to also include the 4 levels. So now we are able, with these small packages with certain limitations, to make quite good money. Okay, the 3 big packages, gold, platinum, and diamond, we have added the 5th and 6th level of 20% on each. And this is the best levels because they are not too far away. And we pay a massive 20% on each of them. That means for a $500 transaction on level 5 or 6 in any of these tires, you will earn $100 uncapped directly to your wallet. It comes bang, 2 seconds, 1 second, $100. So that's, if all of you remember our binary where we also had 20%, however, it was capped due to the functionality of a binary. Now it's not capped. It's not capped at all. So you get it full $100 directly to your wallet on these 2 levels. And because of the mathematics, the scale of mathematics, when you get into these levels, it becomes a lot of trade. And that's what we're gonna show you today. Then we have taken further, the platinum package have the 2 first level. We have some requirements on each level. We have introduced, so you need to open each level apart from the first one. So the platinum has the 2 first open and need to unlock the next 6 levels. So it goes all the way with 5% on level 7 and 8. It's amazing because level 7 and 8 is even more powerful than 5 and 6. So even if you have a lower percentage, you still earn from much more transactions. And then you have the diamond, which goes all the way to 10 with 4 times 5% on the last 4 levels, which is amazing and gives you what we can call deep sea fishing like nobody else. So then we can drive, that's all the way up to 90% in one transaction for the company side. And when we add 10% infinity bonus, we are actually rendering 100% bonus in certain transactions. Hopefully not too many transactions. There is a mixed calculation of these bonuses. And I would like to take a little moment now to also talk a little bit who has been instrumental in creating this plan. I would like to say I'm very happy that we are now also working closely with Ingo again. And he's been very instrumental in working with this. And we now really have a model that is very rewarding. And it's also financially balanced from a company point of view. And the requirements we put in place here, they will procure that there is growth. You need to work. There is no free lunch in this model. Neither of them have that. However, for the gold, platinum, and diamond, we will grandfather your past performance into this. And if you upgrade from gold to platinum or from platinum to diamond or whatever you do, you will grandfather your performance. So there is a requirement on each level. You can see this better in the playbook and the detail. There is a requirement to bring in on the gold, platinum, and diamond 1 new direct affiliate and direct volume of 500 to unlock each level. So basically, if you unlock 6 levels on the gold, you are able to move into platinum and get down to 8 levels. And you can move into diamond and you can get all the 10 levels. When it comes to the smaller packs, the model will not sustain such an import of the past performance. So that will not be applicable to those. When we go live with it, we are already live with the gold, platinum, and diamond, the first 6 levels. That's already live. The requirements to unlock each level is coming early next week, and also followed by the entry bronze and silver. So it's already there. You can already start using this model. Yeah, we can go into details later. So the infinity bonus remain unchanged for now, and forever actually. And the performance bonus, we have switched that to be paid in super. The reason for this is we want to make more leeway for higher percentage in the Uni level because it's applicable to everyone. And therefore you see that the performance bonus has since November 1 been temporarily on hold. We will recalculate that and restart that shortly. So the leader bonus, we also changed that. Instead of having the 3 different tiers or milestones with 25K, 50K, 100K, and 25, 50, 100%, we now go hit it now only available from gold level 3. That means you need to unlock level 3 10%. Then you can engage your or activate your leader bonus. And then you have 30 days. And everything for that 30 days, you will get 100% during the earning. You will earn 30 days earning period. And then you have another 360 days payout period where you get 10% extra. So it still remained with the same functionality. It just changed a little bit. So that's also going to be updated early next week. We have a lot to do. So things takes a little bit of time. We really want to run faster than the tech can do. So that's what we've done with the active bonuses. And we truly believe that the Uni Level change here is a really, really good one. And the gold will at $500 will now be a major revenue package. That's why we call it the Gold Millionaire. That's where you can start. $500 is enough. So it becomes decent commissions for you, and it becomes reachable. It's a feasible level for many to participate and to get the proper volume that's needed. That's the active bonuses. And we also have the passive. We haven't done any changes to this for now, and we're not going to do it either. They run at 10% token bonus, 10% pool bonus is running. The card bonus is there. The spaces, this will be much more relevant when we get into a deeper game commercial. So, but like I explained earlier, the 10% token bonus paid in super, the value, once we switch that to real money, the value of the super token is all pending on the dividend and the market, but the super token is set to be highly valued, and the same with the pool. So there is great opportunities for even passive bonuses. So active bonuses, passive bonuses, both attractive. The active is now incredibly attractive. So let's look a little bit into the promotions. We extended these now until the pool tokens. You get the token match, you get the player match, and you get the pool match. We stay with this until the pool tokens are sold out. That's our main first milestone. When this is sold out, there is no more free lunch, there is no more token match, there is no more player match, no more pool match. We're not going to dive into the details of this. They are live. I know that the pool match will switch off for a day or two. It's already re-engaged and repaid. So now we're going to go to the funny thing, which is the Golden Millionaire. It's a little bit edgy, but I mean, we get a lot of questions about how much money can I make on this, okay? Because at the end of the day, there is two wars in the world. There is a lot of stress in the economy. There's a lot of project, lot of competition. We need to be attractive. So we need to show what you can make, and we show you the parameters, the premises for how you make it. And actually, you can turn $500 into $1 million. And the good thing, you can do it today. You can start today, and you can do it before Christmas. You can even do it in November. It's all up to you. So the first thing is to start recruiting people. You need to have them to buy a gold loot box. This is all based on a gold loot box, okay? And then you will learn from their activity, and you repeat. You have to get 6 people to buy a loot box, and then you teach them to do the same. So the power of 6 is, of course, very, I won't say very high. Many of you have 6 already recruited, so it's not that difficult. But remember, this is for the active affiliates that really want to make a business out of this. So if you really want to make a business, you need to have some volume. You need to create something. You need to create a philosophy that, okay, I'm going to bring in 6 people, and I'm going to teach people to do the same. The thing is, when we do this calculation for you, we always multiply them with 50%, with 0.5, because there is not everyone that managed this. So we say, okay, what's the chance for this? 50%. Okay, then we take off 50%. So we try to be a little bit realistic. The more people you have, the more chance you have that it will come true. So when we look at this, we look at, okay, how many affiliates you bring in, and we say we take only 50% of what the mathematics calculate. Then we look on the bonus. We based everything on one package, which is 500. So when you start on your first 2 levels, you actually, after 2 levels, you have got your money back with a small profit, just a small, tiny little profit, 5% actually, 25 out of 500. So you get your money back. It's not that difficult to get your money back, okay? So then you have realistically built 3, and it is growing. So as it grows to level 3 and 4, you start making serious money into the thousands and the tens of thousands of dollars. You make more than between $30,000 to $40,000 on level 3 and 4, even if half of this comes through, okay? Even if half of this grows. So it's when you get to level 5 and 6, it becomes crazily interesting, because the 20% kicks in together with a network effect that will bring you into hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars. I don't look at the $2.3 million as a I would say fixed number. It could be higher, it could be lower. That's why we say how you can get from $500 to $1 million or more. Maybe you don't reach $1 million, maybe you reach $500,000 or $100,000 is still amazing. So we have people on the platform that made $1 million in the past. So why not? The new system is much more aggressively with much higher percentages. So now it's all there. You don't need a huge package. You need a $500 package. You need to unlock your 6 levels with 1 direct and $500 for every direct. Off you go. You need to teach everyone to do the same, and you will rake home more than $1 million over the next. How fast you can do this? Depending on how good you are. You can do this in 6 hours, 6 days. It won't go in 6 hours, of course. Everybody knows that. But if you do 1 every day or 1 every week, whatever your pace is, you will steadily build your affiliate team. So I talked about the S-curve before. This is where you create your team. That's level 1. And probably level 2 because you assist them. In the first, you recruit them, you teach them. That's where you create your affiliate team. And when the affiliate team grow, that's more like level 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where you really earn the money. So the foundation is like planting a tree. Okay, you plant nearly a seed, and the tree comes up, and you can cut it down and sell the wood. So this is what you have to do. So that's the golden millionaire. That's the video we have. That's also we created an affiliate calculator so you can play around with the numbers yourself. So you can, in this calculator that's available online already, you can go to solink./calc, or you can go to the SuperOne super.one webpage. You click on documentation, and you will be taken to our Gitbook, and there is also a link to the calculator in the Gitbook that will show up. You can use it on mobile. It's mobile optimized, and it's pretty cool with animation, a little bit sound. We've taken that in so you can play a little bit around with, and I can give you a warning. The numbers can become very big. Okay, play around with it. Use the chance percentage. You see we have it at 50% in all these examples. You can choose your package from entry, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond on the top. It will change the color of the tire. You can then select your direct affiliates, and then you can select the affiliate growth. So how many referrals each affiliate in average will bring in, and you can select the levels. And then you can, of course, adjust the chance from 1% to 100%. And then you click calculate, and you will see how much money you totally will make if this happens. So the chance, I will recommend 50% or lower, because 100% will never probably happen. No network is growing 100%. If you work between 25 and 50%, I feel you are within a real achievable bracket of chance. So 50% is a good one. And then the levels, they will change based on the package you have. It's maximum 4 levels for entry, bronze and silver. For gold is 6, for platinum is 8, and 10 for diamond. We're gonna expand this calculator also with player revenue when we get to that point, but now we're concentrating on the affiliate part. So that's the affiliate calculator, and that's comes to an end of this presentation. I will now open for questions. You can go to our website, again, documentation tab or button at down right, or you can go to so.link/docs. We are not able to use SuperOne domain because of some security provisions. We are not able to link from one security to another. It's crazy, but that's why we use the SO link for now. so.link/docs, you will find everything. You will find our updated videos, 3 videos now. You will find our pitch in English, and if you downloaded English yesterday, please do it again, because we updated this morning. There were some picture issues. That is in Spanish, it's in Japanese. So that's cool. It's in PDF for now. Many of you will ask for PowerPoint. We're going to do that early next week and add it to it. The reason we haven't added it is some exporting things when it comes to pictures. So you have the pitch, and you have the playbook. You can click around. The playbook has been expanded with all the new terms, conditions for this, and it's a continuous digital document that we keep updating. So now you can start earning like legends, and the world's biggest sport can be your business too. So create an account, get people in, deposit XRP or USDC, buy your loot box, and start earning today. We are gonna run a lot of presentations. Everything will happen, will be published. As you've seen, we have improved our communication now, and we are. I'm gonna stop sharing. We have beefed up our. 1 second. I'm gonna go there. Yeah, I'm not sharing now. No, that's good. We're going to beef up the communication. We're gonna give you more and more information on how we operate and what we do. And we have separated the communication. So what goes to the game goes to everyone on the platform. What goes to affiliate information goes only to those who hold loot box. So if you don't have a loot box, you don't get those emails. That's in order to reduce the noise and to be relevant on what we do. Sorry. So that's it, and that's that for now. And it's amazing revenue or bonus opportunities for all of you out there today. There's going to be a rat race to sell out the pool tokens, and we are got the questions why we didn't change the credits this week. And I can tell you it's twofold. We came up with some additions to the store that takes more time to develop. That's one thing. There are some additions. There are very big volumes of new content that goes into the store. And at the same time, we experienced some changes in our development, the front-end developer. There was one leaving for another venture, and there was one on sick leave. So we needed to have some replacement, which we have in place. So we are a little bit behind. At the same time, it's not very negative, because basically we are not increasing the prices until the end of November. So now you still have until the end of November with the bundle stuff and the tokens still at 0.10 with the bonuses. So it still remains there, and we are not changing that. The pricing in the new App Store is a comprehensive thing, because there are many elements. So we also, that's why we needed a little bit more time also. So altogether, a lot of things happen in SuperOne, a lot of things move on. Now we're gonna get rid of the pool tokens together. It seems like we're gonna get rid of a problem. It's not a problem, it's a really attractive proposition, but we're gonna sell it out, because that will put the game winnings in live position, which will explode the game, and we will do marketing all over the world. And that will explode the game, and it will pave the road for listing of the token in 2024. So we already have one exchange approval. We're going to have much more. So that's where we are, and probably a lot of questions. I'm open for any questions, so shoot loose.
Okay. That's a lot of information. That's awesome.
Okay,
Who's
we're
going?
going to start, boys. If you've asked questions or you've got questions, please type them in the Q&A, and then we can go through, because we can group a number of them together so that we're not consistently going through the same question.
I can put a few comments to the requirements we are doing. The requirements are already done in the back end. We're just testing them for a couple of days, and the requirements are made. I mean, there is no free lunch out there in the world. We need performant people. So this plan is now geared for those of you. The active bonuses are geared toward those of you who really perform. So there is no way you can create a sustainable economy with bonuses like we do without having requirements. Those requirements needs to be in place, but we now created this in a way that even the $10 entry pack can become pretty lucrative from a relative point of view. You will never make millions from a $10 pack if you're not a global hitter, but you can make thousands and tens of thousands of dollars from it. Once you move to bronze, which has now become a very popular package, because a lot of people buy it to retain on the personal volume requirement every month, that has become a popular package. So that's a pretty good one. And silver, which boost, I didn't show now, but in the plan we'll if you get into the playbook, the earning cap on the $10 is $100. On the bronze is $1,000. On the silver is $10,000. So it's a much more how should I say, cheaper pack to keep, while all the top packages have no limit at all. Unlimited. You can earn unlimited bonuses. So we focus heavily on mainly on the gold, because the gold is really where it kicks in with 2 times 20% on level 5 and 6, and that's the main package we see. It's big enough to create certain bonus and volume, and it's small enough for people to be able to participate, basically. So that's where we are, and that's what we're gonna market heavily over the next days and weeks. And we want everyone to make a lot of bonus, because then we also turn around and we get the game rolling. That's what we're gonna do together with all affiliates.
One of the concerns, Andreas, is how long it's going to take to sell, or for the pool tokens to go, based on how slowly they're going down over the last, say, I guess, month or two. But the Spanish teams are about to come on board, aren't they? And with the new affiliate plan, we expect them to go down.
We have new affiliates teams that are starting over the next week, so we're going to boost it. So it's not like, okay, I mean, we cannot if we're going to do this, we need to increase the sales. Okay, that goes without saying. Based on what happened the past month, it will take ages. We don't going to do that. We're gonna boost this. Everyone that's sitting put waiting. Okay, wait. We need to fix this. Okay, so we're gonna sell this, and like I explained before, the pool tokens are for the early entrants. After these pool tokens are, I mean, when these are sold, we're going to boost the game. If we boost the game today and you come tomorrow buy the pool token, there is not even fair for the people that bought the pool token months ago. So it's a risk reward thing, okay? And everybody has asked us, when you're going to open this, when you're going to open this. Everybody wants. We also need to put resources into marketing, into this, into that, okay? We can't just stand on the street, give away money, doing this. We're going to grow it. We're going to we are a commercial operation. We also need to start making money. And the money we make from the game, imagine when we have live winnings coming. Do you think we're going to increase the sales of credits in the game when we get a larger amount of people and we're going to have real winnings coming out? Or live is a real winnings already today, but I mean real-time payments of the winnings. Of course we're going to do it. So it's a way for us to commercialize the app. It's a commercial journey that we are onto, and that journey has a price tag in terms of resources. I mean, marketing is not free. Everything is not free. So that's what we have to do, okay? We can do that in different ways. Now we have launched a pool token program, and we have taken, how should I say, percentages off the table that we could have given to everybody else. But we really want to reach, in example, 100,000 affiliates before we really start pushing the game. The reason for this is we want to have 100,000 people that is committed and really start marketing and bringing in players in the next round. So we're going to see a section effect where a lot of the existing affiliates will wake up. Of course, we have someone that's been waiting. They can wait. We have two basic requirements now. We have the PV of 50 every month. That's running. We have advancement requirements for every level. And that's it. So, yeah, that's it. They are $500 for every new affiliate. They are $50 on the smaller packs. I saw that was in the presentation. It's hopefully in the playbook. So, yeah, that's it. And we need to create something. We need to have a plan that's paying good, you know. And the plan we have now, it's the same plan we launched back in September. We just adjusted a little bit. And that's the good thing by when you own the technology like we do, and the plan is not refactored, it's not changed, it's just the percentage. And now we are, the only addition is requirements and a little bit different percentage. So we think it's a good plan. We believe we've been speaking with many affiliates about this plan. They all love it. When they started testing the calculator yesterday, they started laughing because they were excited. Everybody's excited about that. Yes, and we have now some of our, like I said in the presentation, some of our old leaders also coming back to us. We have been reaching out to a lot of them since we started back in September with different. We have now Ingo coming back with a large team doing a great job from his base in Dubai. We have Francisco doing from his base in Latin America, moving in. We have Magnus coming in from Asia with a lot of Swedish things. And we have you three great guys in Australia are bringing in a lot of business. So there are on multiple frontiers sort of things happening here. So that's good. So I think the combined effort will take us to the next level, and we will be able to, or we will complete the sale of the pool tokens quickly. And once we've done that, the game campaigns can start rolling.
Okay, Dave, next question.
I've actually been dealing with all the technical ones and just answering them straight away. One of the questions, though, we've got is about the infinity bonus. And under the new structure for the Uni Level plan, how does the infinity bonus start for a gold and a platinum? So diamond, it's quite easy, starts at level 11. But the Uni Level
starts at level 10 for all of them. We haven't changed that.
Right. So the 11th tier is the first tier for Uni Level payments.
It's the only way it will work properly.
Okay.
We had that discussion from the developers too.
So let's take a platinum member that goes down to level 9. Are they getting any payments at level 9 and 10?
No.
Okay.
Upgrade to diamond, because when you are at that level with a platinum, you hopefully have so much revenue that the upgrade is not really a big thing for you. I mean, if you play around with the calculator and look at the numbers when you get to these levels, and I share with you guys calculation sheet. I mean, when you get to level 5, 6, it's not about upgrading. It's about expanding your revenue reach, because a network that develops will kind of parallel move. Okay, so you will have this huge network. You will cast a wider net or longer net. What you do you start with 500, it's okay. Once you see that you're kind of exhausting level 5 and 6, you make a lot of money. Okay, you upgrade to platinum or even directly to diamond to catch more of your downline, and you get even higher. You earn more. You get higher tires of infinity bonus. It's just natural. So it's a natural progression, and it is not a big expense for you, because I mean, let's take it this: if you're making, for argument's sake, $250,000 on level 5 or 6. And you're going to spend $5,000 upgrading to platinum, or even 25, it's not the biggest expense, because you will of course earn much more when you already saturated your level 6. When you see that you're level 6, and we will in the design show you what you potentially have on the next level, and we will, when you advance one level, let's say you advance from level 5 to 6. You will see level 6, and you will have a time frame to unlock number 6 to get those rewards. There is nothing more that will drive growth than what we do there. It's gamification of the unlocking the levels. So you sorry. So it will still be there. This plan is for performant affiliates. Getting 6 is easy for someone, a little bit more difficult for others, and maybe not achievable for everyone. Not everyone can make $1 million. It is for the top performers. We have people that made it in our plan before, with the plan we had before. So we had several. I won't say we have an abound. We have a lot of people that made hundreds of thousands of dollars. We have many people that made tens of thousands of dollars, but there will always be based on your performance. Okay, this model is based on performance. Uni Level is based on what you bring in at the top, and the more people you bring in, we haven't even started talking about player calculation here. Why? Because we don't want to muddy the water at this point in time. Once you bring in hundreds of thousands of players on your first level and they develop, of course you will earn a lot from that too, as that develops. So we will get back to that, but there is no point. Now we're talking about what you can earn from today. You can start today, now, this hour, this minute is already there. The percentage is all the way to 20%, 2 times 20 is live. And you've probably seen it, because I've seen it in the statistics that we earn much less now. You get much more money now. So it's all about start selling, get these things moving, built that network. There is a strategic. We launched a new video, Golden Millionaire, and you run it before here. It's an edgy video, to put it that way. It showcases exactly what you need to do to earn $1 million. Okay, so that's our communication now. People want to make a lot of money. Even if you hit 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, it's amazing. I don't say you're going to make millions and millions of dollars. I say there is a tool. We provide the tool. You need to work. You need to understand the parameters that will drive it. And if you manage to teach people to do the same, we are fully into this. You will have a large affiliate team, and you will make money creating the affiliate team. In the extension of that, you will have an affiliate team that brings in players. They will all bring in players. And then you will have a lot of players also coming into the equation. That's long term. That's the next years. This is the next weeks and months. You can create this, and you can build. We have, you guys know, because you're part of the same caliber. There are people out there with networks and with leaders with the power to do things and really want to make money. So we have to focus on that.
A question that's just come through, Andreas, is with existing affiliates already in the system. For example, you in the presentation, one of the qualifications was 6 directs at 500 value, and each of those directs, if that has already been achieved by existing affiliates, are they already qualifying for this new plan?
Yes.
Perfect. That's
3 big impacts.
People very happy.
But I know the statistics. So when we created this, I can tell you there are not many gold members that have 6 directs of 500.
Yeah,
it's not. It has to deal with the history of the packages and changes and things we've done all the time. So that's why we grandfather your past performance on the 3 bigger packs. We feel that's prudent to do. Mm-hmm. When it comes to the smaller packs, it's a little bit of a reboot. We can't kind of do it because there are many more that will be automatically qualified. This model is built for growth.
With those earlier packs, the entry bronze and silver, the new program going forward is far more lucrative for those early packs anyway.
Yeah. It's much more lucrative. So, but we need those two. I mean, the $10 pack is a really good pack for many markets to start off with. And I mean, you can bring in 10 people probably in a day. Okay, if you are a little bit, you get 10 people. If you go to the calculator and they do 10 on every level, which can ultimately happen in, let's say, populous markets like, in example, let's take Nigeria, okay? Because it's $10 in Nigeria. It's a very, very handsome package or something. And you go 10, and then you earn, all of a sudden you earn, on level 4, you earn 10%. So you have 10% of 100,000, you earn $10,000, which is a lot of money in these markets. So, and then they will upgrade. Of course, they will upgrade because the network growth will be there. They will go to 500 immediately to get 20% because it is growing. So the whole thing is now about the staircase, and we work closely with our leaders now, both coming from Christian, Francesco, Ingo. All of us have been a part of this process, and of course ourselves and the statistics. We really want to create something, and you've been involved, Stefan been involved. We really want to provide something that is hitting. How to say that meets your requirements or your desire to earn money. And one thing I can say is that when you hit the 5th and 6th level with 500 packs and you start getting plings of $100 and you get 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 a day, then it becomes exciting. Yeah. That will be exciting. And that's why I label it the world's best bonus plan. Best doesn't mean it pay highest, because we don't go beyond 100% like many others do. Best means also it's high paying and sustainable. Don't forget sustainable, because that's something when you do mixed calculation here, for us, it's really important that also the company retain a certain percentage of the sales. But now we have spent basically all we have got from these sales in the past. We've been spending that on development and everything we're doing. Now we don't need that much more money, because now we're going to start making money on the game and everything. So now we take a bigger portion, give back to you to really get geared up for the game, and give this little. We've been running this is 2020. Let's now give it a few more months or weeks, whatever it takes. Then we push the game and we're in the market. It's the last mile that counts. It's the last 5 or 10%. That makes the difference. So
and also I think it's important. It's important for people to understand. I think what you just said before was really, really important, that existing long-standing affiliates that have already achieved some good volume are incorporated, and they can just hit the ground running, so to speak, with this new plan. I think that's really important. The other thing is, unlike any other business opportunity that I've seen, for example, it's not just the revenue that is being earned from this particular plan. It's also the digital assets, such as the super token, the pool tokens, all of those sorts of things, that as the revenue builds through the platform, there's another access to value for all the affiliates. It's not just the revenue from sales. It's
I totally agree with you, Andy. There's a lot of inherent added value to this. We haven't even spoken about that. The reason why we don't speak so much about it now, I touched it when the super token and the pool token value, but why we don't speak about it, because we know that from these kind of affiliate structures, there is basically two questions coming. Are you making money? Are you getting money? Okay. So are you making money? Yes. Are you getting money? Yes, in real time, every second. Once we can answer yes to those two questions, it will grow. We want to grow the affiliate network. So what we realized from let's say the previous model of the Uni Level was that if you had a direct sale on 5% of 500, you earn $25, which is little, and even less on 2.5%. So I must admit that those percentages was more geared towards a large gaming community and a different thing. Now we do it differently. We taken a deep dive into the stats and say, let's move it. Because when we open for the game winnings, we're going to distribute 100% of the allocation anyway. It doesn't really matter. So instead of having a model tuning in at, say, 50%, we can tune it in at 100% already now. And then we put these requirements. So as you start building, there will not be that many that will satisfy, let's say, the 100% calculation at this point in time. They need to build. And as they all start qualifying, it will be like a matrix kind of filling sideways. So we have a mixed calculation on this. So it's sustainable. And the company will have a reasonable share of the sales. And that reasonable shares will be turned into game winnings, marketing, these kind of things that will again propel it. So let's get the pool tokens out. 120,000 is not that much.
No, I think they'll start to go very quickly.
And I have one thing I want to say. Personally, I'm going to give away from my own holding 1 million super token to the first affiliate reach 1 million from November 1st. That's just my personal little contribution. And I'm gonna be funny to see how that works. We haven't really, that was something just popped into my mind before this presentation, so it's not very well considered, but we will do that.
It's okay. It's only a global audience and being recorded and uploaded to YouTube, so your secret is safe with us.
No problem with that. We will stand by our promises. We have the previous game winnings coming. into that. We have the airdrop coming, and I will also stand by this. It's not so 1 million tokens. If you earn, I will actually reward you 1 million tokens for earning $1 million in our system. So you, first of all, you earn $1 million, then you get 1 million tokens, and basically, most likely, those will be worth from $1 to $10. So it can be really lucrative kind of thing. And I will be probably $5 million less. So that's okay. That's okay. Let's
talk about millions.
It's about sharing. It's about working together as a team and get things moving. It's not like I will personally put that out, and I think it's a good idea. Let's get that single performance affiliate that accumulate now $1 million since November 1st, 2023. Get 1 million tokens.
Okay, just to clarify something else, and when you talked about 1 million players, and that's when we list the token, is that 1 million playing players, or is that 1 million people playing the game?
It's the same. I mean, 1 million players. It's not paid players. It's just 1 million people playing the game. Let me use, to be very specific, let's say MAU, monthly active users, or whatever you call it, players. MAU is the industry standard, monthly active users.
Okay.
So every 30 days you have 1 million. It's going to go way beyond that. I don't think people realize the power of the virality. First of all, we have created a model where you can win money for free. Okay. When we beef up the prices, let's say we beef up the prices to $20 on the first, $10 on second, $5 on the other one. And then we have that 288 times a day. That's about $10,000 every day we give away in cash. That's a lot. That's 300,000 a month. Okay. We start doing that. We're going to have craziness. And to get there, you need to buy credits, or you need to have credits to have the tools, the freeze, the pass, the show. You need those tools, okay? To fight for those money, you need those tools. And we are adding another model to this. When we get there, we have another model coming in called virality. So when you invite a new player, you get free credits, okay? So you need to be out there hunting more people, bringing in your friends, get free credits so you can win more. So it's a self-exploding model. It's going to go exponential. You can just pick a number and you can start playing around with it because it's crazy. How that's going to work, it's going to bring in millions. So one day when you reach 1 million players, the next goal is 10 million. And you will spend let's say you spend X time on reaching 1 million. So reaching 10 million is probably half X time because it goes exponential because of the way we constructed the game. And there is much more features coming also into the game. We haven't even fleshed out everything. The leaderboards, the club games, the top leaderboards within the clubs, the whole battle world thing with all that things comes in that development. We can't dive too much into it because now let's focus on what's imminent. Let's focus on what's on the table today, what we can do today, and rest assured that we have the whole 9 yards mapped out. We start there. We started actually years ago, but we started with a game a year ago. We've been rolling out new features, new things. Statistics been running. We have been adding features. We have been adding content. And now with the AI, we're going to add much more content. We're actually going to add more sports. We're going to add basket, in example. It's one of the most commercial-driven sports, 2 billion fans. We're going to add other stuff also. Imagine, music, movies, all that's coming. But now football is big enough. It's the biggest sport, 3 billion fans. Roll it out. We're covering now England, Germany, Italy, France, Spain, for now. Okay, what's not to love? We can move further. We're gonna have Americas, MLS. We're gonna have the Latin American football, Brazil, Argentina, Mexico. Mexico's crazy, 130 million people. Asia, Japan, Indonesia, Thailand. Yeah, we looked into it. We have Middle East. Middle East don't have that long history in football, but they are. Look at what they do in sports now. Look at what they do in football. It's crazy. They all love the soccer and everything. We have the top clubs in Saudi, we have top clubs in Qatar and Emirates. So, yeah, and Egypt. Salah comes from Egypt. So it's a big star. Then we have a lot of people speak about cricket. I don't speak so much about cricket because it's so big. And it's basically India. It's an amazing sport, an amazing potential. But let's revolve around football. What we're doing. Let about what is imminent. What is on the table. What is ready to roll out. So we have 14 clubs ready to roll out, and amazing content with the questions, with the statements and the imagery coming from our image partner Imago that provides us with a great imagery that's really up to date. A lot of cool things. We also deal with football clubs and started dealing with them, looking into how we can work together. It's amazing. We're talking to them, but we can start. We don't need to wait for that. That takes longer time. It's a lot of processes going on. There's a lot of processes going on the commercial side with how we can monetize from advertising, but we're not going to bring that into the equation. The first thing now is affiliates sell the pool token. Affiliates create this platform together with us, and the affiliates, it's going to be the world's probably the first affiliate catapulted platform, and they will make the money. There is not a sleeping investor. Everyone is active.
When do we expect more NFT cards?
When
do we get more NFT cards?
There is a big store coming, and there's a lot of things. But, you know, when you wake up in the morning as a developer for SuperOne, you have a lot of tasks to do in our system. You wake up and there is like you are monitored for everything you do, okay? And when you wake up, there is a list like this, okay? And you wake up for 30 days in a row, it's the same. The list goes down. And we can add more to it, but we can't just do like this, because this is like I explained before. We have 50 clubs ready to go with NFT for towers. There are more than 1.5 million out of them. There are 750 unique files that needs to be processed and multiplied, needs to be priced and put into the there. So now we focus on the super token and the pool token. And yes, we can spend ages talking about cards, spaces, tower, all these things, but it's not that imminent. Okay, it's coming.
Yeah. That's okay.
We already have 200,000 out there. It's a lot of unsold. We have a lot of vouchers. We need to deal with that when we move to credits. What do we do with the vouchers? What do we do with the vouchers that's out there? Okay, how many vouchers do we have? Okay, we have X amount of vouchers. Many of them are with are they active? Will they ever be claimed? How do we do it from a legal and business perspective? All these things we are handling. There's a lot of things, but we can't cover everything now. We can't cover everything every time we speak. So now it should be about selling the pool tokens, getting business, getting back into the money saddle for all the affiliates. You've been with us for a while and you made a lot of good money, but now we all know that the sales has been down. There is no shying away from that, okay? There is crisis in the world. Look at the global economy. Look at a lot of different stuff out there. There are 2 wars going on. There's a lot of craziness, okay? The good thing, crypto market is rebounding. We have come up with a great model. Okay, some people will say, oh, I'm going to wait and see. Okay, wait and see. Then you are deactivated, period. That's it. You earned your money. You've been here. Okay, cool. Become a passive contributor. That's okay. You become passive. Be active. You want to be active. They are on the dance floor. They make the move. They make the money. And they're going to shine more than the others, period. That's it, and that's that. Not everyone.
Dave, you got another question?
There's a couple of technical ones. I'll just let people know if you've been asking questions about, I can't find this or I can't see that. Just go back through the answered questions. I've put details on how to submit a support ticket for those technical questions. I've put the link in for where you can find the recording of this meeting afterwards. So it's in the answers to the questions that I've put up. And for those people that want to be able to read all of this information, the link for the affiliate playbook is in the questions, but also have a look in the email that was sent to you recently, because that has the link to the playbook. It's the one that has got /docs, and you'll find all of those detailed questions, the charts, the layout, and the calculator are accessible through.
And just go to the SuperOne website, super.one, and you will find documentation button down right. Takes you straight to the Gitbook with everything. I want to say one thing to the UI. We are improving it all the time. One, and the most important thing, when you start, go to your profile, insert your external XRP account. I can't say it enough. Don't use us as a kind of repository for your money. Put your external XRP account in. It's a little bit hidden, I believe. It's in the profile where you set in, and that's important. Insert your external wallet. We recommend Trust Wallet for those of you. Easy to create, easy to maintain. And the external account, we will pay you within the second in real time. And you can bring your XRP to any exchange in the world. It's not restricted anymore. And you can cash it in.
And it also seems to be increasing in value of late.
It's increasing a lot in value, and it was approved by Dubai Financial Authority for currency between banks in Dubai. So yeah, if you really believe in XRP, get loaded. If you need the money, cash it in. It's up to you. That's not our business. That's another business. A lot of people do trading. A lot of people do that. We don't have any. We don't know more than anybody else about what the market's going to do. But the ETF is coming. When BlackRock start investing billions, it's going to drive Bitcoin. Personally, I believe beyond 100K. But that's my personal belief. It's all about, I mean, in a confined space like crypto, and with a limited supply like you have on Bitcoin, it's the digital gold. It's all about the demand. The supply is already there. It's fixed. So it's about an increased demand will drive the prices. That's simple market economy.
Yeah. I've got one quick one. It's a little bit on the technical side. With the affiliate back office or the progressive web app, there's a number of the assets that are available in the loot boxes that aren't yet showing. Is that's something that's advanced in terms of when it's going to be released, or a little bit further down the line?
It comes with the change to credits, the store, the inventory, everything. It's just about our capacity on the team and the UI team. It's just about, should we do this upgrade so the affiliates make money, or should we do the store and then do the affiliate? So we kind of moving these tasks a little bit based on business priority, basically.
Yep.
Well, all I can say is
we never forgot.
Calculator is really, really powerful.
Pardon?
The calculator is very, very powerful.
We had it a while ago, and this is even more funny, but we kept it at $100 million. Be aware. I mean, I have to say about the calculator is a funny thing. They use the chance, use at least 50% chance, and basically exponential mathematics is crazy. So it will never develop like that in the real world, but it gives you a fair indication for what you can make. I really, it's a cool tool, because it's everyone is asking, okay, how much can I make? Okay, here is what you can make. If that happens. Yeah. We can know. It's like It's about the performance in general in the world. So yeah,
And
I think it's a good tool, and it's a good sales assisting tool, and we should use it with caution, but at the same time, it's exciting. We added a little bit sound and a little bit animations to it. So
I think what you just referred to there, Andreas, is really important for everyone watching. They are just numbers in a calculator. You can put in whatever numbers you want, and it's going to spit out whatever number you want to see. It's about action. It's about performance to drive those results. Otherwise, they are just numbers on a screen. So I think that's really, really important. Action will produce the numbers. The numbers are just on a screen. They mean nothing until it's done. So I think that's all of us done for the questions. Dave, Kev, you've done a great job in handling that. Andreas, from my perspective, and I'm sure I'm speaking for the boys here in the audience, it certainly moved in a positive direction. There is no question for people that are active in and intentional in building this business and sharing it. It is far more lucrative than it was prior. There is no question about that. There's a global community here to support everybody. We're just part of that. There are many others there to support. If you're not sure, ask your upline, ask people, resource yourself, look at the websites, all the information that's there. And yeah, so that's us done. Thank you very, very much for your time. And yeah, we're excited. Is there anything that you want to say in closing, or should we wrap this up?
Well, I think what we have created now is the world's best bonus plan. Like I said, it's sustainable, but it still pays a huge amount to the affiliates. You can make a lot of money. That's important for us. We will continue to beef up our information flow. You will see more coming on different subject matters. It's important now that we get the heat up and we get everyone excited, because there is in this market what we call a suction effect, meaning that when the platforms start really performing, people wake up. So we really need to get moving. There is a huge market out there to grab. This is the recipe for how we're going to grab it. This is the roadmap. This is what we've done in the past. We always delivered on our promise. Now we need to move on. It's taken a little bit longer time, but okay, we changed things. Now we fine-tune it. It's a little bit like a music album. You start composing it, tuning it. Now we have a fine-tuned engine. It's like a Formula 1 car. The first round is not, you need to run it a little bit and get the hot wires and get things moving, tune it a little bit, know the angles in the thing. So now we are there. Let's run it together. And sorry, we're going to do what we do. We're going to support you. We're going to do the communication much more. It will come more from the com team. We put another resource into keeping things coming. And we have some exciting stuff coming in the affiliate app also. But let's now just get started and get rid of the pool tokens. That will... Okay. Thanks. Have a great weekend, everybody. We will be back with frequent things starting Monday. So there's also a lot of private presentations going on. Okay.
Thanks very much, Andreas. Thanks, Andreas. Thanks, everyone, for your time. And thanks, gents, for your time. And I think with that, it's a wrap.